Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining my co host Mary and I for another Spiritual Learning Thursday. Every Thursday, we go over a different topic. After we play the video on the topic, we'll take any questions that anyone has and we'll try to answer them the best that we can. If you have any ideas on what you would like to learn about in the next upcoming videos, please leave a comment. We will be with you shortly. If you would be so kind as to take this time to give a like and share out the video, it would be greatly appreciated. Sit back, enjoy the show. Thank you so much again for coming. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Mary is also streaming on hers. Her link is up there. So if you hear us talking to anybody who you don't see, it's probably because they're in Mary's. Or they're in mine if you're in Mary's. So welcome in.
I didn't set it up to stream. Hi, everybody.
You didn't set it up to stream?
No,
Oh, I thought you were.
I don't feel well enough to do it.
Okay. Okay, so then it's just me. So everybody's here. How's everybody today? I started crafting thinking I had enough time and then just got so far out of time that all of a sudden I finished crafting. I'm like, good, I must have like 2 hours. I look down and I have an hour and 5 minutes and I'm like, I gotta eat. Maybe I'll fix myself. I don't know. I kind of did. I put bows in my hair for you. There you go. That's about it.
At least you felt like doing that.
Yeah. Well, I didn't feel like doing it, but I don't like going on live stream without. Oh, that's why I asked. I couldn't find her. Yes, I guess she didn't stream today.
Sorry, Kelly.
Okay, so spiritual mirrors. Has anybody in the chat ever heard of this term?
Hold your hands up.
Because funny enough, how I found this topic was I went to Google and I'm like, what am I going to do this week, So I said, what's the top? In a shop, there is an obsidian black mirror. Oh, nice. For scaring. Interesting. No, I'm not doing any of that. Now, these are a little different kinds of mirrors we're going to talk about today. However, funny enough, I Googled what is the most, what's the spiritual topic most Googled? And the second one, which I already had did the first, the second one was spiritual mirrors. And I'm like, what is this? what what are they? So I read a whole bunch of articles and of course found the ones that made the most sense to me and that would make the most sense to you guys, like, because sometimes people write things in a way where you're like, what the hell are they talking about? That just contradicted what they just said. So after reading a whole bunch of articles, and I put together this nice video. It's a little longer than our usual ones because it has a little history about mirrors and some other fun stuff mirrors are used for. So, and different ancient practices and all sorts of stuff. So it is fun. It's a fun video. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah, and what else? Nothing else. We're just waiting. We usually chitty chat around 15 minutes because it gives time people to get gives people time to get in before we before we play the video.
Well, I'm sharing it out, so.
All right, and I share it out. So to whoever I can find. Yeah, and like I said, this is a little longer. This is about, I don't know, 10 minutes the video, so not super long, but very interesting. I tried to make the video fun this time. I put like moving things in the pictures so that I don't know, that the video is a little more interesting since it's a little longer. So yeah. And while the video's playing, I'll probably make coffee. Because like I said, I was delayed. I said, no, eat dinner, feed the babies, and then when the video's playing, you can make coffee. And so everyone keep your prayers out for Mary, for Christine and her family who lost their house in a fire. I still always pray for them. Yeah, so the mirror is 300 to 350.
Yeah, I've been under the weather, you guys. Sorry.
Used like a crystal ball. Yeah. Interesting.
On a good note, I got a new grandbaby.
That's what I was gonna ask you because you sent me that picture and I'm like, okay, she didn't. That can't be the grandbaby. First of all, he looks big. She would have told me the grandbaby was born. There's no height, there's no weight, there's no, full name, no birth announcement, just a picture. Pow! I was like, that could be her for all I know.
He was born on Tuesday. We didn't know anything about it till yesterday, or I didn't know till 2:30 this morning. She didn't let the dad know until after he was born.
Why? Was she worried or something that the baby would?
I don't know. She didn't want him there. Anyway, I'm not going to air that out right now. Yeah. I'll tell you later. But anyway, that's him. He was born in the afternoon on Tuesday the 14th. I don't know how much he weighed or anything yet, but that's a close-up picture of him.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful.
He's not that big, really. But he's a little cutie pie.
Yeah.
He's my little nugget.
Well, I can't say that I blame her, because quick story, guys. When my son's father was in the room and I was going to give birth to Jonathan, he was the damn worst, where I totally just crossed my legs, and the doctor looked at me. I'm like, no, I'm not doing this. I'm not freaking doing this. And they were like, so thank God my doctor, I had an older gentleman. He went into the he go, okay. He go out and he got my mother. And my mother had to come in and help me because he was useless. And I was like, I don't know why you came. Like, he couldn't hold my leg. He couldn't, like, talk to me, nothing. I wanted, after that baby was born, I would have liked to choke him to death. So I don't, hey, I would have had him wait in the waiting room if I knew he was going to be that useless,
His father wasn't like that. I mean, he was right there. And when I went in to have him, I had a C-section and they put me to sleep. Oh. And I tried staying awake. They tried giving me the epidural to stay awake, but I couldn't. They couldn't do it. And so I.
Hi, Charlie.
I slept through it. So anyway, he was the first one to hold him. I didn't even get to see him for the first 7 days of his life because I had an infection, and they wouldn't let me see him.
Oh.
So they wouldn't let me hold him or nothing. So we was there for like, I don't know, forever, felt like. But his dad was really good. He was there. He was there for the first one that I had, and which he's not his, but anyway, he was there. He didn't give me any problems. He held my hand, whole 9 yards.
Oh, that's good. Now, Katie's father, who was, my first one, my daughter, he was there. At least he held my legs. He tried to talk to me. He was
right.
Not a nice person. But he did what he could do for him. Like he went above and beyond for him.
Right.
My son's father, it was just like he was lost, like a dog who walked into I don't know, a pet shop and was like, why am I here? I don't know. Like, the whole thing was weird. Thank God my mother was outside and she, and and that's why Jonathan's here, because in the middle I was like, no, I'm not doing it. Anyway, anywho, I know people are busy today. We're at 6:15, so we're gonna play the video about spiritual mirrors, and then we'll chitty chat after the video. Whenever Mary's ready, she's gonna put it on for us.
All right. Hi, Charlie. Hi, Abby. Hi, Kelly. I don't know if anybody else is here, but hello if you are.
Hello to all the lurkers.
Let's see. All right, I'm mute.
Hello and welcome to another spiritual learning video. Today we're going over mirrors, spiritual mirrors, and literal mirrors. The history of mirrors date back to 16,000 BC. The first mirrors were rounded and made of metal, and it was the Romans who later decided to create the first glass mirrors. Mirrors have long possessed unique features and beliefs around them. The Greek philosopher Socrates advised young men to examine themselves in the mirror, and those who were handsome should concentrate on maintaining a pure conscience and avoiding temptations that would lead them astray. If a young man felt unattractive, he could make up for it with good deeds and gain a good reputation. During medieval times, glass mirrors completely disappeared because religious authorities believed that the devil saw the world from the other side of the glass. The return of the glass mirror wasn't until during the 13th century, and they were somewhat curved outward, using the technology at the time. Flat mirrors were developed by Venetian masters 3 centuries later. They discovered a way to fasten the tin to a flat piece of glass. The first mirror production facility opened in Germany 1373. Mirrors were also used in mysterious rituals and witchcraft during the 16th century. Even the Bible was written in a mirror's reflection, making it difficult to decipher the message without a mirror. Mirrors physically reflect light in our surroundings. Light indicates illumination, consciousness, knowledge, and other spiritual concepts. Mirrors thus reflect truth in terms of spiritual symbolism. They represent reality. However, psychology completely disagrees and turns this symbolism on its head. Psychologists see mirrors as representing the dividing line between the conscious and unconscious minds. One can supposedly peer into the depths of their unconsciousness by gazing into a mirror. Mirrors are generally symbolic of spiritual and psychological depth. They don't just reveal our appearance, they can reveal who we are on a deeper level. Generally speaking, mirrors represent a person's depth of soul and mind. They have the power to deeply disclose who we truly are. There's some key symbolic meanings behind mirrors. Truth. Holding a mirror in front of our face can reveal our true appearance. However, the word mirror can also refer to a reflection of our true selves underneath the surface when used metaphorically. Wisdom. Some believe that mirrors contain enormous amounts of wisdom and understanding. That is because a mirror spends a day silently watching from a wall or a table. If mirrors could speak, they would surely have a lot to reveal. Self reflection. When we advise someone to take a look in the mirror, we are suggesting that that person needs to consider what they're doing and saying to become aware of their flaws. Here, the mirror is employed to assist a person in realizing the need for self evaluation and behavior modification. Vanity and narcissism. People who stare at themselves in the mirror for an excessive amount of time are often described as vain or obsessed with themselves. This indicates that they are more preoccupied with their outward appearance than their own personality. Deception. Although we frequently think of mirrors reflecting reality, they can also be deceptive. When mirrors are convex or concave, they can exaggerate our height or weight. They can also alter how far or close an object seems relative to its distance. As a result, when mirrors are bent to create a distorted image, their symbolism often represents deception rather than truth. Also, our mirror reflections are reversed compared to what others see when they look at us. Your peers are familiar with your non reversed image, while you're familiar with your reversed image in the mirror. Bad luck. Have you ever heard the saying, 7 years of bad luck if you break a mirror? This stems back to the beliefs of the ancient Greeks and Chinese. It derives from the notion that the mirror reflects your soul, and that shattering a mirror thus traps your soul inside. But relax, if you happen to break a mirror in the future, all is not lost for 7 years. Legend says the curse is lifted if you bury the mirror shards during a full moon. Today, mirrors are used for interior design and for aesthetic and practical benefits. Arguably, they are one of the most versatile pieces of home decor. You can utilize a mirror to entirely change the look of almost any area in your home, from reflecting light for better brightness to creating the illusion of extra space, plus offering plenty of practical spots for you to stop and check your reflection. In the ancient practices of feng shui, they used mirrors regularly. What is feng shui? It is the art of creating harmonious surroundings that enhance the balance of yin and yang. Yin and yang are two complementary forces that make up all aspects of phenomena of life. You can view them as negative and positive. Why were mirrors important in feng shui? They represent the element of water because mirrors create reflections. They can be purposely placed to invite certain energies into a particular space. You can use mirrors to reflect and essentially double anything you want. For example, if you place a mirror in such a way that it reflects the tree outside, you are inviting wood energy into your living space, representing growth and expansion. According to this ancient practice, using mirrors is tricky. You can double your wealth, love, and happiness, or you could destroy it. So be careful where you place your mirrors. Let's go a little into the three mirrors of perception. If you ever heard people say things like, if you don't like your life, look at yourself in the mirror because your life is showing you a reflection of who you are. This suggests that we each have 2 points of attraction or mirroring, one through our mind, ego, and the other through our higher self. So, what are the three mirrors of perception? Mirror one is I am. The first mirror is the most commonly known of spiritual mirrors. It is the mirror that reflects back what we are. Through it, the experiences we face mirror what we believe, think, feel, and do. If mirror one had an intention, it would be I experience that which I am. Mirror two, I judge. The second mirror reflects back what we judge. For instance, if you value integrity, honesty, and morals above all else, but find yourself frequently encountering people who are untrustworthy and devoid of moral compass, you're experiencing the second mirror. Although you can't see yourself in the experiences, mirror one, your judgments are being reflected back to you, mirror two. The second mirror shows us where we need to soften or release our judgments. If mirror two had an intention, it would be I experience that which I judge. Mirror three, I am missing. This is perhaps one of the most interesting and powerful mirrors of all. The third mirror reflects back what we've been given, had taken away, or are missing. We come into this world whole and complete, and yet through the years, we give pieces of ourselves away, both consciously and unconsciously, to compromise, to keep the peace, to fit in, to be accepted, to be loved, etc. Little by little, we drain ourselves of our true nature as we bend, mold, soften, and shape ourselves to fit the desires of others. For example, if you ever felt powerfully attracted to another person despite being in a committed, happy relationship, this is an example of the third mirror at play. This person you're attracted to has the quality that you have lost, given away, or had taken away. We typically don't allow ourselves to fully examine the why behind these feelings because our culture says it's wrong to have them. But if we did, we'd be shown what we have given away, had taken away, or lost. The third mirror isn't limited to just romantic attraction. Think of a time when you've been drawn to someone in a platonic way. Social media actually offers us many third mirror opportunities as we form bonds of admiration for those we only know from a distance. When you find yourself powerfully drawn to someone, romantically or otherwise, ask yourself this question: what is it that I see in this person or sense in this person that I've lost, given away, or had taken away from me by those who had power over me? The answer will illuminate what it is you need to reclaim within yourself. If mirror three had an intention, it would be I experience that which I am missing and that which I need to reclaim. When you find yourself wondering what the people and experiences you are currently facing are trying to teach you by way of reflection, ask yourself these questions. Is this experience or person reflecting back at me what I am, what I judge, or what I'm missing? When done honestly, this simple stream of reflective questioning is powerful and illuminating. We can then use the information we receive to embrace or adjust mirror one, or release mirror two, or reclaim mirror three, depending on which mirror is at play. What did we learn today? The mirror is the jack of all trades with so many uses. And our higher self has lots of secrets to uncover. Thank you so much for joining us in another spiritual learning video. Please check out our spiritual learning playlist for more. We'll see you again soon.
Aha! So there you go, guys. Wasn't what you were expecting, right, Evie? A little different. So I found that I really found interesting. I mean, I couldn't do a like hour-long video, but I really found interesting the feng shui part because like,
Good for a little bit.
huh?
I'm good for a little bit if you're worried about me.
I know you're good. You know, I'll talk enough for the both of us. But what I really found interesting was like even if you really look into this ancient art with the mirrors, you can literally like it's like if you put a mirror up and reflect your stove, the stove gives you like good luck and money. Like you you should be able to double your wealth supposedly. But if you do it wrong, like you can really be messing with your, you know, everything. So now I'm gonna look it up and see what the hell I have reflecting in all my mirrors because I'm like, I, I need to take the good luck, you know? So I found that very interesting. So yeah, you guys can look more into that. Maybe you can, you know, gain some insight or like I said, like if you put like face it, you know, so that it catches like the nature outside, you're bringing growth into your house. If you really have one piece of art that you really like and you put a mirror so, you know, so that it reflects in there, you'd have that on both walls technically, you know, and you could see it either way. So it's interesting. And then the three mirror perspectives with the spiritual mirrors were super interesting. Um then there is tradition of covering mirrors when someone dies. Yeah. Um, I like I said, I didn't make an hour video because you could go in and in. I mean, mirrors are just like for everything, Evie. But I was really trying to get the most spiritual, like for this day, the most spiritual kind of stuff. And so, like, if you believe in like, you know, spiritually like the trees mean growth and nature makes you healthy and all this stuff, then using the art of feng shui to, you know, put your intentions out there in the universe will work for you. um and also if you're very spiritual, then
Well,
using
if you go to use them for paranormal side and stuff like for scrying, you need to be careful. They are a window to the other side.
yeah,
And
well, I didn't do the portals and all this stuff because
right,
it's like, you know, a little, you know, I don't do that part of it, you know.
right,
I
but
wouldn't mind though now facing a mirror outside and bringing a tree into my, you know, like,
right,
yeah, I wouldn't
right.
mind that those kind of things. I'm gonna put a mirror near I'm over here to face my stove so I can see if I could get some money. You know, I'm gonna try that one. Um, you know,
Well, I get why, yeah, but I seen where she brought it up earlier, and that's why I said that.
yeah,
You have to be very careful with the mirrors because we've seen bad things happen with doing that with scrying. Not always. You have to be very. You need to be well trained in what you're doing.
right. He puts a cross on the mirrors, right. Um, Yeah, because he's using it as a portal to kind of like be like, "Hey, take these," you know, goodbye. Probably is what would he be doing, you know. Um, and when you
Yeah,
put the cross on the mirror reflects the cross, right? So you should be able to see the cross from different aspects of the room, um, I would say.
I mean, I don't put no big one on it, but I put one up the very top.
Mm.
I'll
I
tell you
need your
what.
help. I had a bad week. I found out a friend was horribly murdered. Oh, well, you know,
Oh,
cars
I'm
are
early to hear that.
anywhere, but I'm so sorry about your friend.
Bad to ever find out.
Yeah. Well, whatever you need to chitty chat or something, you get us on Messenger. We're there. We're there in Messenger land. Right, Evie. Yeah, like it has multiple crosses, right? So it's true. Um, but now what I really liked,
Well, Charlie, what kind of help? Wait a minute. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm sorry.
that's okay.
What kind of help do you need? Do you want us to? Did they find out who murdered him or whoever or what? Are you needing help with that, or you just want us?
But well, that's why I said he could get us on Messenger. We're there because,
Yeah, yeah. Tell us on Messenger what you want help with. We'll help if we
of course.
can.
Of course, if we can, we will. That's right.
Yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
That's okay. Before I forget my train of thought, that happens. But
I
so
know. Me too. That's why I just blurted out.
that's right. So um with the three mirror perception, which is what I went over at the end of the video. So this is a big thing. I think this is why spiritually people are, I think, messed up, a little. We're so concerned about society and what's right and what's wrong according to, like, everybody, that we're not asking ourselves the serious questions. Like, why is it that I like this person? Why is it that I'm attracted to this person? Why is it that, um, why is it that I think that everybody should be this kind of way, or, why we don't ask enough questions. And not everybody, and to be spiritual, you don't have to be totally connected with God. There's a lot of people who believe in um different kinds of things and not God, and still can ask, is spiritual. So you don't have to ask the questions to God. You can ask them to nature. You can ask them to the spirit guides. You can ask the tree outside. If you ask the question to the universe, to the stars, if you put the question out there, if you stand outside in nature, look up at the sky and go, hey, I need to know this, you know? You're going to get it in some kind of form, in a dream, down the line. You're going to get it. It's kind of like the video we did with the records, to kind of just like use your higher self to answer these questions, or use um the spirit guides, or the divine, or whatever you believe in, the universe, nature, um, to help you with these questions. Um, the mirror's reflection is like, interesting. I really did not know that the first, when they wrote the Bible, it was written in a mirror's reflection, because it's true, when you look at someone, they're looking at you one way, but when you look at yourself in the mirror, you're a totally different way, because it's reversed, right? So it makes it interesting to know that you couldn't read the Bible without a mirror. Oh, you can't remember either, huh? That they used to have, that used to be big, like I guess in the mid 90s. They had all these shirts. Charlie said, I can't remember shit. You know? My mother had one. She had the one of the worst memories, you know. Ah, you see my bowls?
I'm sorry I've been under the weather, you guys. I haven't, Christina can tell you, I haven't even been talking on Messenger much.
Yeah.
I just haven't felt well, so I'm getting better, but it's a process. I will say the fluid's down some. Not a lot, but it's down more than it was. At least I can talk without being really winded right now.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. So do you guys have any questions um about the spiritual mirrors while we're while we're on the topic?
I don't have any. I mean, it was pretty self-explanatory. That
Oh,
I knew.
yeah.
I kind of knew about mirrors to start with, so I mean,
Mm-hmm.
on my standpoint. But if anybody has any questions, I can definitely ask.
Oh, yeah. Well, like I said, I didn't really know about this three mirrors of perception and what the spiritual mirrors stood for or anything like that. I never thought to ask these questions. I really thought they were just used for like portals, you know, or some other stuff. And I was like, no, I'm not into that. So I never really thought about it until these different articles came up when I was looking about spiritual stuff. And I'm like, wow, you know what? We don't ask enough questions of ourselves, of the universe, to who we have to ask. Um, we just take things sometimes at face value. Um, I wondered how reflecting the Bible made it able to read. That was weird. Not like playing records backwards. Yes. Yeah, it was written. That's what they said. It was written in a mirror's reflection. So I guess probably this way, maybe left to right, and then you would put it in the mirror, you would be able to see it, you know? You'd have to hold it in front of you, open, and then you'd have to read. Interesting. Maybe it was just some words, like to decipher some things you would have need the mirror. I don't know. It would be fun to find out though. Mary, I've been sniffing vanilla like Danny said, and it gives me a lift and energy. I got some that doesn't have any alcohol in it. Ooh, the organic. That's good.
Oh, I don't like mine is McCormick Pure Vanilla, and it seems to have helped a little bit so far. I don't I don't know so much about giving me energy, but it opened up my sinuses. I'll say that.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. So Danny said if you do it for 7 days, it will help with if you have any fluid in like your lungs or stuff like that. And it will help with fluids. So hopefully, if you keep doing it 3 times a day for 7 days, Mary, you'll be all good. We're gonna keep bothering. I know it's like you forget, right? You
Right?
take
Yeah. Well, no,
energy.
I forgot to start it, But when I started it, I ain't forgot it. But
Oh, that's good.
what I do is I don't snip it from the bottle. I'll put it on a Kleenex, that doesn't have any odor to the Kleenex,
Yeah.
and I put it on there and I snip it that way.
Mm-hmm.
That way I'm not, sticking my nose up to the bottle and
Hi, penises. Right. Now, next month, you guys, yeah, because it says 2 months. That's the longest 2 months ever you guys been members, right? But at 3 months, you should get a new, different sticker. Let's see. On when you come in.
I don't know. I haven't checked mine, but I probably do have a new one.
Not yet. No, like see on right after your name, it comes up Christina and Sun Ghost Squad. It has my little black thing. Well, there should be another cute one, next month. 3 months when you hit the 3 months. Mary is slowly, very slowly, but surely getting a little better. So, hi, Boomer.
Hi, Boomer.
I'm sorry for everybody who coming in. We played the video, played the mirror video. Now we're just going through some questions and chitty chatting. Because the video was kind of self-explanatory. It got out what we needed to know about the spiritual mirrors. So yeah.
Sorry I missed your live, Boomer. I haven't felt well. I haven't been talking to anybody too much, and I got a new grandbaby though, Boomer. He finally come. He was born Tuesday. He's my little nugget. Who knows when I'll get to see him in person, but I can say he was born.
Luna. Oh, well, Luna's pretty too. Can we edit it? I don't even know. Let's see.
That's my nickname is Luna, but I mean.
Oh, we want to put your channel.
I guess I didn't see it.
Yeah, considering I've had it since we started this, how many weeks now? Here we go. There we go.
Boomer.
I'll fix.
Thanks, Boomer. He just looking out for me.
That's right. No, it wasn't deliberate. It was. I made this way back when, probably with my fastness of my fat fingers, and this little screen on YouTube because I use YouTube StreamYards because I use my phone. Yeah. I didn't realize. I got all the other words right, so that was pretty good. That was pretty good. And you could tell that Boomer is the only one who reads them because, like I said, I've had this same banner that I scroll every week. It's saved in there. Nobody noticed, Mary.
Yeah, she probably like me got in a
Yes,
hurry.
boomer, you're the first one. That's what I was saying. I'm like, I've been scrolling this thing since it must be 8 weeks now. We've been doing this. What do you say about 8 weeks?
I mean, it happens. You get in a hurry, you just mistype, or I do it all the time. When I'm typing on Messenger, and it's like, because I don't put periods in, and I'm bad about that, not putting my periods where they're supposed to be, or my commas and stuff like that. When I type it out, I type like I'm talking to you, because you don't stop and say, hey, this is such and such, blah blah blah, and period, and you don't say period or comma in there,
Yeah.
So just when I type, I type like I'm talking to somebody. That's how I feel like it is, that you're talking to somebody. So I don't put all that in there, and what people want to call me out on it all the time. We don't understand what you're saying because you don't put no periods in. If you read it like a conversation, it's your normal conversation you have with somebody, you wouldn't have a problem. I don't have any problem reading anybody's chat or messenger or anything.
It's called attention to detail. There you go, boomer. Well, that's what I said. That only boomer read it, like nobody else. I don't know why I have it scrolling there. If new people come in now. I noticed, but no, you're lying now. Punctuation marks and spelling errors are two different things. Yes.
Well, yeah, but I do both. I mean, it's not just
that. Thank you. Thank you, Kelly. Yeah. And Tina says, if you could put poor Charlie on the prayer list, that'd be lovely.
Yeah, me either, Boomer. I got a couple friends that does. Sorry, Christina.
I try to do it when I'm like writing descriptions for the videos and stuff. I try to do it when I'm texting to Mary or my family. No, I'm not putting none of that crap. Like Mary said, I do talk to text and I'm like, blah, 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 and I hit send, and that's the heck it. There ain't nothing spelled right. The phone has no idea what I was yelling at it, and it was like, let's just make something up. So I don't know half the time what anybody knows. I'll do another healing candle tomorrow. Thank you so much. It's healing, not for hurting. His friend was murdered, so for his mental healing.
I need one for healing, period. Mental and otherwise. Mainly physical.
Oh, your friends who are writers no. I wrote stories, and I remember I had one of my bosses look it over. He's like, "Don't you know about commas?" And he sat there and he explained all the different kinds of commas to me. And now when I'm writing something, I'm like, wait, go back to what he said. Oh, okay, this is how the commas go. And so only because of him, I know about commas. But like I said, it's only like when I do the descriptions for the videos, or I'm writing to somebody something like, that
that's important. And
I wanted to look in, but but other than that, no, I don't use them.
Yeah, I started doing it for them, but that's the only reason. And they're the only ones I do that for. I mean, or if I put if it's to some chat or something that I don't know the people or anything like that, I'll put the periods in there and stuff like that. But I just be talking to you guys and stuff. I don't do that. I mean, it's like having a regular conversation with somebody. I don't stop to put the periods in or the commas or anything like that. That's just, that's just how I am. Got a period at the end of my thing on just a few seconds ago. I see there's a period there, so I guess I'm getting better at it now. Now I'm just putting them in there.
Well, that's because you said my two friends, they want me to do it, so I've started, period. Sis Mary, all the sisters, Uncle Danny are permanent on my prayer list. Everyone else that needs prayers, I'll just add them names. Oh, thank you.
Oh, thanks, Tina.
We'll take all the prayers we can get.
Yep.
So now that we have you here, 11 of you, any spiritual things that you guys want to learn about in the upcoming weeks, let me know. On what the spiritual mirrors is. Yeah. So we did a few different aspects of the mirror. Well, first I went into the history of mirrors, why they got rid of them, why they came back, but the spiritual mirrors at the end, what we really went into, which was the interesting part, was the three perceptions, the three spiritual mirror perceptions. So basically the first mirror is I am. So when you look in the mirror, and that's the most popular, it reflects back what you are, what you believe, all that stuff. The second mirror is I judge. So when you're looking, like if you believe everybody should be honest above all else, and you seem to be around a whole bunch of liars, it's the mirror is reflecting back to you what you judge. So it's saying maybe you should lighten your judgments. It reflects back that. The third mirror was something different. The third mirror is reflecting what you lost, what you had taken away, or what you had given away. So, you came into this life whole, right? But throughout the years, trying to appease people, not fight with people, you've given parts of yourself away. So the third mirror is like when you, let's say, look at someone with great admiration and you can't understand, like, why do I like this person so much? That's the third mirror telling you there's something that you like about them that you used to have, but you gave it away, or it was lost along your life's path, and you need to reclaim it. And so we went into all of that. So there's three mirrors, that's what they am. I am, I judge, the third one is what I lost or need to be reclaimed. Yeah, I don't think I ever experienced the third one. No? Like, they gave an example about romance too, like, oh, you're happily married and you love your wife, but then like you're super attracted to someone else and you can't understand why you're attracted to that person. But it's probably because they have something that you're missing, that you lost or you gave away, and that you need to reclaim. It's not so much them per se. No, it was an interesting concept. And yeah. And then we talked about mirrors in a way of feng shui, which is like the ancient practice of feng shui would have mirrors placed in different places so that you can bring, like if you face it towards the outside and you reflect in a tree that represents growth, you're bringing growth into your house. If you put a mirror so it's reflecting, so it sees your stove, it brings money into your house, like different kinds of things like that. That was interesting, going through that ancient stuff. And if you use it wrong, the mirrors in feng shui, you can be really messing up. So that was interesting. I harbor no admiration for no one. Oh, boomer. I'm sure one day, once in your lifetime you did. Maybe one. Down the line, when you were 15, you were like, that ball player's the best. There was a reason why you liked that ball player.
Yeah.
The mirror is facing my front door. Oh, and that means what, Tina? Did you look that up in feng shui? I have a mirror I enchanted to show you what you are. Let me tell you, someone came to my house. She looked in the mirror, she got scared and ran out the door, and she never came back. It's called a crush. It will pass. Sometimes, but in the video, well, Diane was here. You were here for the end, right? So it tells you, instead of like just going like, oh, whatever, I'm not supposed to have these feelings because society says I shouldn't, or look, instead of doing that, if you ask yourself honestly, what is it that I see in this person that I judge, that I, can help me in my journey? So is this person or thing something I judge, something that I lost and I need to reclaim, something that I am? And if you ask these questions honestly and actually look at this, look at it from a different kind of point of view, the mirror's reflection should show you. Yeah, I must agree with that, Diane. But as people as a whole, there's nothing to admire, really. Oh, yes. Well, that's true. I mean, like some people, like down the line, you go, oh, wow, that person's really
Anybody
smart.
ever?
Like, hey, Albert Einstein, like, like, who the hell else gonna take a kite in a storm with a key and be like, yeah, if I get electrocuted, it's okay, I'm gonna prove this, like some people, not so much, to look up to like something somebody did. It's no, yeah, like
Anybody looked in the mirror? Has anybody looked in the mirror and seen somebody else staring back at them? Like your mother that's passed, or your whoever, your sister, your brother, I don't know, whoever. Have you ever done that? I've done that. I was getting cleaned up, and I don't know where I was going, but anyway, I put makeup on and stuff, and I was finishing up my hair, and I turned away from the mirror and doing something, and then when I went to look back at the mirror, when I looked back, I didn't see me. I saw my mother. And it was like, it didn't last very long, but it was her. It wasn't me. It was her hair, her everything. And then she was gone, and then it was me. So has anybody ever done that?
I haven't seen like that, like my mother or anything, but I've been like, I'll go to like bend down and all of a sudden I'll notice that something else is in the mirror, like with me, like, or like something on the side, something went by the mirror, and I'll look at it and it's not there. Like there's and I'm like, there's nothing that would have made that moving reflection, If it's a reflection, it should still be there. Why, nothing else should be moving. My bathroom's tiny. It's only me in there, and it's too big, the reflection, to be a bug or anything, so that those kind of things happen, but not where I actually see someone else. No.
Well, I not only seen her, but I've just seen different things, like it's me, but I'm not wearing I'm wearing something different, or I don't know if that's, I don't know if that has something to do with past life, or has to do with, I don't know why it's like that, but I mean, it's been weird, but it hasn't happened but a couple of times, and so I don't know if that possibly is what I'm seeing, but could be. I don't know. Let me read chat here.
Oh yeah, Boomer, I think you said that before, where you looked in the mirror and you saw, but you knew it was you from a previous life because you had seen it, right?
Who's that?
Hi, Pammy. Welcome in.
Oh, Boomer said that?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
I see my mummin. I'm thinking that's mommy or
I've seen myself with blue eyes. I sure have. Blue eyes and not but a grayish color, like a gray color, like it's like I don't know. It's in between a blue and a it's in between a blue and a gray, something I don't know, but they're not really blue, but they look more grayish color than anything. But
oh, that's interesting, Kelly. You know what I realized too? I think when like I never thought I looked like my mother. My sister was always the one that looked like my mother. I took after my father's side of the family, really. However, after my mother passed, I started noticing or I started doing things and that was like her, things I never did before. And I'm like, what the heck? Like, why all of a sudden is this, am I doing this? Or like, oh, I'm getting those same, like, like even my laugh, like changed. It was weird, you know? I don't look in mirrors too often. All I see is an old lady looking back at me, Evie. Um, I mean, I have to brush my teeth and fix my hair in the mirror, but then, yeah, I don't stay long.
yeah, I don't look in the mirror much anymore either.
But maybe that's what this is trying to
Because
tell us. Like, maybe we're supposed to get the answer. Like, maybe we're supposed to look in there so we can dig deep into ourselves and be like, look, what is going on? I did do a segment on past lives and timelines and um, reincarnation kind of together, a segment about it. Um, but we didn't go super in depth into one or the other. We were just in general talking about how those three things relate and are they the same and stuff like that.
I went on past life.
Yes.
Yeah, we didn't go in deep into it, but yeah, just the surface.
Yeah, well, we're not going over Tina's house because I'm afraid to look in her mirrors now. Tina gonna have to cover them when I come over.
Yes, Boomer, I have.
Oh,
Love it.
yeah, I have watched it a few times. Um, I find it interesting, and I'm really glad that my children never came out with that. Bad enough my son was seeing spirit animals and didn't know, thought he was crazy. Poor thing. But I would love it, but it's too expensive. That is an awesome way to protect your protection mirror, especially door to door people. Yeah, but Evie, I'm sure you can use a regular mirror from even like the Dollar Tree and get some obsidian, like a whole bunch of raw obsidian pieces, like a little bag of it from somewhere, put them around, and with your intentions, bless it, and you know, and just with your intention, be like, I want to make sure that my house is protected, like your regular protection thing, you know? I put a plant behind your train set. That is an awesome idea because yes, I was doing a craft today, and then I was thinking about all the different kinds of maybe crafts that I could do. I'm trying to do crafts that are in general and not spiritual crafts, but I'm waiting for something, these little rocks, and then I'm gonna do a really cool one. Yes, you did, Boomer. You did. You were able to do, yeah, it's true. You can really make your own things, you know.
Hmm.
And I bet you could go to the thrift store and get a bigger mirror, Evie, that you can hang and really do something nice with it.
There's a subject, scrying and what you can use to scry with. It's a mirror, water, you know.
Mm.
That's an idea.
I don't know anything about it. Another thing I have to read a lot about. I don't really do it. I mean, I only do like protection stuff, like for the house, for Jonathan, but more I do it with crystals. I don't really do, you know, like I'm like, okay, crystals and oils, some moon water, you know, some holy water, and I have black salt. You know, those are that's about it. I don't do all the other stuff. I don't know enough about it, I guess, you know. Um, but yeah. But if you guys have any ideas coming up that you find interesting, mirrors. Oh hell no. I've seen crazy huge beings come out of mirrors and stand on the dresser all night. Oh yeah, yes, Pammy. Yeah. Well, you had a portal in that mirror, you know. But normal mirrors you get at the dollar store and you use it for protection.
Or,
You know, we're not using them for that.
you know,
No, I won't even put like two mirrors across from each other. When I was younger, they used to be like, "Oh, just hold this mirror behind your head and then you could see how your hair looks from." I haven't looked at what my head looks from behind in 10 years now. Then I got to put two mirrors facing each other. That's not happening. That's not happening. I cover up mirrors. I know you do. You got to put the crosses on them, Pammy. Or face the wall. Yeah. Well, this was more spiritual mirrors we were talking about, Pammy. So it's more like life's reflections. So you don't technically need a mirror. You can use water because
yeah, but
water reflects too, and you can use water for your spiritual reflection. You do not need a mirror. You know, anything that reflects would do the trick for your spiritual.
I think just looking at it, looking at the back of your head with another mirror is not going to do it. But
I don't know. Like once I read that thing about if you put two mirrors and it causes this doorway, I was like, I'm never doing that. I don't know if it does, but I'm not taking any chances. You know.
if you have them facing each other constantly, that's like opening a door. But just to look in the mirror, just to look at the back of your head or whatever, I can't see that being a.
Oh, see, even Tina says, no, sis, don't do that. Two mirrors facing each other. It's a no-no. You end up in a huge portal, right? Even though it was a little mirror holding it up to see the back of my eye, I don't do that anymore. I have my bathroom cabinet mirror open facing the wall. All right, go cook for the doggy. Yeah, feed the dog. Yeah, I said no. We're not doing that. Just in case. Just in case.
That's one spoiled dog.
You gotta call Bullocks on that. I don't know, Boomer. I heard it and I was like, well, I'm not gonna try it. I don't need to be summoning anything. I don't need my son to do something crazy and all of a sudden I have some weird ass spirit in my house. I got enough spirit. I don't need anything else going on.
Everything I've heard or read about it can happen. But I mean, I've never tried it, so I don't know.
I don't know. Like Sis Sherry's done it a few times where but on purpose to create a portal, which I guess is with her intention. But I was like, nope, not doing that either. I cut my hair and hold a hand mirror up to the big mirror to see the back of my hair. I never had a problem that I know of. That Diane with the portal in her bedroom. No, I don't know what happened. I'm kidding, Diane. Yeah, I mean, it could be like
I've never had a problem
said,
doing it.
you might have to say something, intentions, So yeah.
It could be, yeah, but I've done it. I put the mirror up there to look the back of my head. I've never had a problem doing it.
You're always around mirrors, right? Yeah, but like I said, I have a lot of mirrors. I just don't face them towards each other. Yeah. But other than that, I guess that's the only thing that after, all the readings, I was like, yeah, no, I don't know. Too many people believe that it can happen that I don't take any chances with it, I guess if I really had to look at the back of my head, I would do it. But I haven't had to. It's like in the movie Poker Dice. I can never say that word. Polka Dot Guys 3. Yeah, Polka dots. Every beauty shop or barber I've ever been to, their step-ups are mirrors across from each other, and I have yet to see any portals appear or have anything come through. Yeah, poker dice. Yeah, that's what I call it. Poker dice. And they're like, it's not poker dice. And I'm like, yeah, that's how I say it. I'm Greek and Italian. That's how we say it. Only facing mirrors constantly. That is a no-no. Unless, oh, right. But then you can't control who comes through. Right.
That's true,
Yeah,
but I've never seen nothing happen either. But
poltergeist. Oh, there you go. I still probably said it wrong, but that was a little closer, huh? Diane, I better screenshot that so I remember. Yeah, and it's only because you got it. Good. It's only because I have bad luck, for other people sometimes don't have bad luck and they can do these things. But also I think it depends on what you believe in. If you believe it could happen, then probably will, So
was you a barber or a beautician?
I remember a hotel gave me a room with a jacuzzi and a huge mirror. I put shaving cream on them because I ran out of towels and blankets. Mary. Pammy is so funny. Yeah, no.
They probably thought, man, what, we got to clean these mirrors. Like, they probably didn't clean them every time if they didn't get nothing on them.
Mm-hmm.
Probably had to go in there and clean all the mirrors. That's funny.
If you're nervous about it, then what are you attracting? Yeah. The whole room was all mirrors. What the hell? And you didn't tell them, no, I need a different one. I'm not here to, film porn. I'm just here to stay in the house. What did you say to them? Like, come on. I would have been like, no, I can't stay here.
I was thinking it and you popped it out. You just blurted it out. Yeah. I don't want no mirrors. It's too much for me to see. No, I don't care to look at it.
The hall of mirrors, including floor and ceiling, with the spirit chasing caravans through mazes. They're reflected like infinity. It's crazy. Yes!
I'd see so much of me, I feel like I was invading myself.
The Last of Us. Oh, that sounds good. All right, Boomer. And yeah, we don't stay on that long. This night. Oh, I did put I don't know. I put it out there here too. I did put a poll on my members only. If I was thinking of doing a members only live stream, but I would like to kind of know what days are good for you guys. So if you could go take the poll, that'd be great. Our nice cowboys and such. Yes, I wouldn't mind a cowboy coming to my room. Oh, no, I didn't mean it that way. Okay. I did, but that's all they had was only down street from mom, like 3 minutes away. I needed to be closer. Oh, I got you, family. Oh, boy. Should have just asked them for a whole bunch of big construction garbage bags. They probably had a hotel. Can I have 4 of them, cut them, and put them all over? That's right, Mary.
Yeah. I might look up The Last of Us. I guess I've never watched it.
Yeah, so everybody though, look up the ancient art of feng shui and mirrors, and let's see if we cannot double our money and our health and all this stuff by, putting a few mirrors the way they're supposed to go, like towards your stove and stuff like that. You know. What about glass? You know what? Glass does nice reflections too. If you get the blown glass, Pammy, and you can reflect your stove in the blown glass jar, you don't need to have a mirror technically. I'm sure it's just the reflection that you need. It's just the reflection.
We're waiting for them to come back out with their new series, but they haven't done it yet, man. It's the one where this town, if you drive a certain way, you end up just driving around in circles and you end up back in this town all the time. I can't. can't remember the dang name of it, but anyway, I'm waiting for the next season to come out, and it ain't come out yet. And then there's Big Sky, and then there's I can't take the other one either. Shit, there's like 3 of them.
Look what I made today. Isn't it cute? Well, technically, I just really decorated it and painted it. This little thing came from the Dollar Tree. But I thought it came out so cute. This is a little lantern. That's what I was doing before the live stream, guys. Trying to find a cute little way to decorate this little tiny lantern. I got it last year at the Dollar Tree. Sure, they have them every year. But I was like, oh, I have it now sitting there. You might as well decorate it, girl. Like, what is going on? So that's what I did. No, it came out.
They say season 2's not going to come out on The Last of Us until February. Or no, wait a minute.
Cute.
They didn't start filming it till February 12th of this year. So season 2 won't come out till next year.
I was waiting for that other one. With the spirits. Now, why can't I remember the name? Anyway, I don't know why. I started watching it on, I guess it was on Paramount Plus. And, you know, these couple got a house in the will, and it's filled with a whole bunch of ghosts. Anyway, and the woman fell down the stairs, and now she could see ghosts. Like, they didn't know they had ghosts, right? Until she fell down the stairs, almost died. And when she came home, she could see them. And they were so excited because nobody could see them or talk to them, and they only had each other. And now, you know, they have this human that can like put on the TV what they want to watch and all this stuff. So, you know, but it was interesting. So anyway, it's cute, and I really liked it. And I guess there was 2 seasons. Now I was like, I haven't seen this third one. What, does anybody have seen that one? You can't paint something. It has to be all decked out. Yeah, no, I can't just paint. That's what I said. I said, no, I'm not even going to put any bling. I'll put a few flowers. And then I started gluing and I'm like, oh, crap. Oh, well, here we go. It's decorated. Actually, if it was bigger, it would look nice. I love that series. It's an American. Oh, yeah. What is it called, Evie? And when is the next one coming out? I want to see who went to the other side. That was the last episode I saw where they were coming home and they saw the light come out of the thing. So somebody must have crossed over. I want to know who it was. Yeah, and they had this whole interesting thing about who crossed, you know, why they didn't cross over and how you can cross over and all this stuff. It's like really funny. It was a really funny series. Now, if Evie could tell us the name, because you know I suffer from the same as Charlie. Can't remember shit, dude. Did the D stand for dude, Charlie? Is that what it stood for? No, I think Kelly was right. Can't remember shit disorder, but I like can't remember shit, dude. I have forgotten. Of course you've forgotten. You need a cute little cottage to put all that in. Oh, yeah, that would be nice. That's right. I want to make my next thing is making fairy jars, I think. I just need to print out some fairy stickers somehow. I like dude better. I do too. Yeah, because I just have stuff all over the place, you know, guys, hanging from everywhere. Like, anybody who has an OCD cannot come to my house because they're like, holy shit. What the hell is going on? But, yeah. But I'd like to try to make a fairy jar. And I found this glass teapot. Like over here, if you walk, I mean, it's been raining this whole week. I haven't even been able to go treasure hunting. Every Tuesday it rains. I get so mad. But they leave things out in the front and they put free on it. So I found this gorgeous glass teapot. So that's the next thing I want to experiment with. To decorate it a little. So don't really drink tea, and I don't think you put the glass on the stove. I would say you'd have to pour the hot water in there with the tea. I don't know. But we could use a rice tea maybe. Fairies are naughty, aren't they? No, depends what kind of fairy. You know that there are tons of different kinds. We learned that. I did a what was that? Our fourth one, Mary? We did fairies, maybe our fourth one. And there's so
Something
many
like
different
that.
kinds. There's nature fairies, there's all different kinds. But the thing with fairies are like, because they're so close to the human realm, that they have free will like we do. So they, just like people, some of them can be nasty, just like people. So you have to think of it that way. You can't deem the whole species naughty because, a few people came across naughty ones, because they have free will just like us. And if they don't like you, or if they see you doing something not nice in nature, like, you cut down a tree or something, they're not nice at that point, but they are. Ooh, and fairy doorway to put on the tree. Just don't piss them off. That's right. Don't piss them off. But yeah, and there's so many different kinds. Like I said, there's nature ones. There's all different kinds. I think we went over a whole bunch of different kinds. But yeah, we went through those. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, that's why we're running out of things to do. Yep. So I gotta see too how I can make a little mini gnome. I'm gonna try, Evie. I'm gonna try to do, like I said, and make this hanging little grove. So I gotta find some rocks. And yeah. So I found this place. Do you know rocks are expensive? Like maybe I could go somewhere and find rocks somewhere. I don't know. Really, here, there's not a lot of rocks. I'm in the city, right? Like, there's not a lot of rocks. You have to go like near water or something. We have the water, but you can't get down near there. So I don't know, like, and plus I'm not trying to kill myself. But so I was looking and they're so expensive. I'm like, no, I want a little bag of like rocks. Anyway, I finally found this place. God knows. The only place. Even Michael's had them $4.99 a bag, was the cheapest on sale. And I was like, meh, was little, like the dollar store ones. The dollar store ones are okay, but they don't have nice ones and they all look the same, and I kind of wanted something a little different. Anyway, I found this place that has vase fillers, and they had gorgeous white rocks, a nice pound bag for $2.39. So when those come, I'll do my little garden. I can't afford much, so I can't go. But it's at $2.39. Okay. Get one little bag of rocks, because, like I said, I don't have anywhere around here where I could get rocks. I could get twigs and stuff, so I'm going to go do that. But I can't. There's really nowhere to get rocks. I even was telling my son, where can we go to get rocks? He's like, well, we could steal it out of someone's garden. I'm like, no, you can't take somebody's rocks out of their garden. I'm talking about like a park or something. He's like, no, they don't have rocks in the park. I'm like, I know. It's not Long Island here. I got enough to worry about. Now I can't piss on a fairy. You don't piss outside anyway, so you're okay. And I'm sure you're not going outside and cutting trees and stealing flowers and all this stuff, from people's gardens. Like, you're not doing that craziness, I'm sure. So you're okay. Mine has grown over now years now. Oh, she can't remember the name either. Takes a lot to make a fairy mat. Yeah, and you
I mean,
just
there's
leave
a
them.
few that's got both. It's got the English and the American side to it.
What did I say? Paramount Plus? Maybe I can find it.
I mean, I can look it up. Hang on, let me see. See if I can find it
I don't know.
real fast.
This one.
Here.
No, it's not that one. School spirits. No, I don't want school spirits. Let's put ghost shows. Maybe we'll know what I'm talking about then.
You what?
Oh, it's just called Ghosts? Duh! It's just called Ghosts, and it's on Paramount Plus. It's a TV.
Oh yeah, I've seen that, Abby. There's that, but there's a couple others too that does. It has both sides to it. But the one show that I absolutely love is crap. I just went blank. Hang on. I'll tell you in a second. Dark Wind.
Okay, see, there's 5 episodes, and I only saw 3, so I have to watch 4. Oh, Ghosts, it's a cute show, right? I have to watch seasons 4 and 5.
It's not the one that I'm trying to think of. It's not my favorite, but Dark Winds is really good. Got a really good storyline to it. Mayfair Witches is out, but I haven't really watched it enough to get into it. Now my friend that she loves it.
You're right, Evie.
The one I'm thinking of has several I think it's on the 6th or 7th in the series now, or the season. Let's see. But yeah, Ghost has the English and the American version. Now I watched the English version before I ever knew about the American side of it. So I don't know if I haven't watched it yet. I don't know if it's different from the version that I'm thinking of or not.
Yeah, Evie, and I'm trying to find a way to make that crystal tree by myself. So yeah, we're gonna.
I like Vikings. Outlander's the one I'm talking I absolutely love is Outlander. It's in on Netflix it's up to the 6th season. But I believe that the 7th season is coming out now. It's playing now. Yeah, I love it. Love it. it's one that I could watch again, and it is paranormal, believe it or not. Has to do with the what do you want? Stonehenge. You'd have to watch it, but it's where they go back in time. This lady goes back in time, and it just, yeah. She has 2 different lifetimes, and she goes in between them. Really, really good show. If you haven't watched it, I highly recommend it. It's a love story too, by the way, but it's for both genres. I mean, it's a drama plus it's love story plus it has Battlefield, and it's just, yeah, it's all around good show. Let's see what else I like.
I have about 5 girl videos to watch. Yeah, he's just pumping them out.
Who? What?
Danny. Hi, Kim, sis.
Hi, Kim. Danny keeps pumping them out, pumping one out.
The grow videos.
I know, man. He's left and right, and I can't keep up. I'm not even caught up at all. There's Always a Witch. I've watched it, but I only got so far. I don't know if there's any new out on it or not. Dark. I've watched Dark. Dark, I believe, is the one where, if I'm right, it's the one where. Let me look and see real quick, and I'll tell you.
I got COVID, but it is still at work, so I have been working more. Oh, to take care of them, huh? Because the COVID's there.
Dark. Let's see. Hang on. What did you say, Frank? What's the name of that? What's the name of that show, Frank, that we watch that where they get stuck in this town and they can't leave this town? Huh?
It's
From that. It's the series From. That's what the name of it is. From. It's good too. It's suspenseful as hell, let me tell you. But it's really good to watch, and it's paranormal based too. Well, it's that sci-fi kind of. It's like it's in between, you know. Which I kind of think sci-fi runs in neck and neck with paranormal, don't you? What?
The episodes of that starts in 2025.
Starts in September. New episodes for it.
2025.
2025. Oh yeah. Don't
Yeah,
surprise
that's
me.
like they've been keeping us waiting for
Well,
Stranger
what
Things.
happened
It was
was
supposed to come out in 2025. Now they're like, no.
why we have such a gap in there on all these shows is because they started just before they went on strike. And when the Writers Guild and all that went on strike, and the workers, and it shut Hollywood down, pretty much shut them down. They like to never got a new contract going or new negotiations, and they finally settled it, but they didn't settle it to the end of last year. So now the production has picked up on everything, so it's still throwing it. You're still a year behind because they were on strike for a little over a year. So that's where the gap's at. It's because of the strike they had. So it's making everybody wait. Virgin River is not anything paranormal, but it's really good.
I just finished watching This Is Us. This Is Us. Very good series. Oh, I haven't heard of that one either. But I don't
When
have
it-
TV, so if I don't remember the name of it from the 80s, like I try to find things the kids and I can watch and something I know, like, yo, so we watched The Blob the other day. I finally found it for free. These movies, some of them are 40 freaking years old, and they want me to pay $3.99 to watch it. I'm like, no, get the hell out of here. The shit is older than I am. Let's get a
this,
grip. Nobody's gonna pay $3.99 for me. I'm not paying $3.99 for that movie. Get a grip.
I haven't
Get-
watched it, but I heard it was good. I'll put
What?
it on my list to watch. This Is Us.
Oh, yeah, I'd never heard of it.
The Last Kingdom was good, you guys. If you're into like, back in them days, it's a really good show. But they're really good looking actor. Lucifer.
Oh, well, I saw that one. I was so happy that Netflix took it and finished it that I could have kissed that person. Really?
You what? What now?
I could have kissed the person who decided that because everybody was so mad. They're like, we're going to end it. And they're like, how can you end it? Like, just like that without an ending, you know? I freaking hate
Right.
that. And they were like, so Netflix bought the rights to make the last season, and they made the
Right.
last season, and they so they can finish it. So there was an ending, you know, not leave us hanging in like what the hell happened, you know? Oh,
Hey, but they don't. But Netflix is big about that, about not having endings to some of theirs.
yeah, but because the fans wanted this so much, I guess they figured they'd make some money, and they finished.
That's all that was. That was
They,
the money.
they bought it because it wasn't a Netflix show. It was a TV channel 2 or something, wherever it was. And what was that show, Christina? Ghost, Evie. It was just called Ghost. So funny. And some here are, Christina, $14.99. What's $14.99? Did I miss something? Oh, were you talking about when I said about the rocks? Yeah. If you're talking about the rocks, yeah. So, do you remember Hill Street Blues here? Oh, if you want to, oh, the movies. Yes, the movies. You're right. I mean, like The Blob, really, it wasn't even good. Like, really, but it was just something I figured the kids would like. And I'm like, are you telling me this freaking movie that, I mean, well, it's not older than me. It's about as old as my sister, though. So it's probably 40 years old. That I can watch it for free now. You telling me you didn't make enough money off that movie? I think there should be a law. Like after 20 years, besides on merchandise, the movie should be able to be watched for free. It should stream for free because, put some commercials. It's fine. Put commercials. There's a lot of places I watch them and it has commercials during it. Like you're watching it on TV, not as many commercials, but okay. Stream it with commercials. Make your money off the commercials. I don't want to pay. That's how I feel about that whole thing. That's how I feel. I still can't watch The Goonies for free anywhere. I can't watch Romancing the Stone. Can't even find it. Indiana Jones, you can't watch for free. None of these, I don't understand. I don't understand.
Well,
and then if Disney buys it, forget it. You're going to pay out the ass to watch this 90-year-old movie.
I got Movie Box. I pay $25 a year for, and it has all of it. It has 99% of what's out there to watch on there, and that includes your pet channels.
I don't want to pay. Back in the day, TV was free. You had an antenna, and you shoved it on the TV, and it was free.
I know.
Okay. You know why it was free? Because you watched commercials. So just stream it with freaking commercials and give me the damn movie for free.
I get it. I understand what you're saying, but I'm just
Yeah.
telling you.
I know, but I'm telling you, I'm not paying a dime for no movie. I can understand new movies. You got to make your money. You got to pay the actors. I understand totally. When a movie is 40 freaking years old, I should not have to pay for it. I shouldn't. You know, shit. I
Well,
mean,
no,
really, I mean, besides us old ass people, who's searching for these movies? Nobody even knows they exist.
for it.
So play the commercials and have us old ass people watch a few movies. Right?
Well,
Yeah.
I'm just saying that it's got all the new stuff on there too. Like I'm talking.
Oh yeah,
still
but
in-
I don't watch. I don't.
still
I
in the
don't watch
box
them.
office and it's on there already. So it's what I'm trying to say is that
Oh yeah.
it's worth it for the new stuff that's out
Oh yeah.
because you
But
watch it whatever's in the movies on the big theater. It can already be in there.
oh yeah,
I mean,
but
that's why
I
I'm
haven't
saying.
seen. You know why I'm searching for 40-year-old movies and shit? Because I haven't seen not one freaking movie that I'd want to watch now. So,
I have very few, but there is some out there. That
so you know, I mean, sometimes you catch a show here and
I
there,
don't
like that Ghosts, you know,
I
and I
don't
had to
watch.
play for Paramount Plus. But
I don't watch all paranormal either. You know, I'm a wide variety of movies I watch. You know, anywhere from
oh yeah,
the car series ones that like the Fast and the Furious. I've watched all of them. Can't believe the other one's not coming out till next year. The number 10, and it just But I watched a lot. I mean, I watched several different types of movies.
yeah.
Now, my top ones are paranormal movies or stuff like that. You know, I'll watch them, but
Yeah, oh yeah, there's some free ones, but
now if they're real scary, like I watched Jeepers Creepers, and oh my God, man, I don't know what it is.
I don't like those scary ones.
I can't do it. I just can't. I can't watch it unless it's with somebody else, and it freaks me out. I don't know why, but it did. And let's see what else. One I can't. The Exorcist. I watched it years ago, and oh my God. But I will watch it again, but it'll be with somebody sitting here with me. But,
I won't even watch it for that. But Evie, you can go and type in free movies. Like they have some free ones. I mean, we watched 6 episodes of Tremors for free. That was interesting. But that's about it. You know, there's not a lot of good ones for free, but you can find some.
Interview with a Vampire.
and it's on where?
Stories by AMC.
By AMC. He says on
Stories by AMC.
Stories by AMC has all the paranormal stuff on
I
it.
don't have a DVD player or any of that. If I can't stream it, I don't watch it. Once the VCR went, that was it for me. I'm like, I'm not buying these DVDs. Look how expensive they are. For what? And then they take up space. I don't do that. So, yeah. That's what happened there.
With this new smart TV, and it's got everything.
Yeah.
But thank you. She has DVDs. I do not have the player.
He says we got a smart TV, like he said, and it's got everything on it.
Oh, yeah, you have the smart TV. I have the smartphone. It's supposed to have everything on it. It does nothing.
You got a smart TV, basically. You got the. She does hers with the what is it, Christina? Your TV. You put it on the ceiling. What is it?
Oh, I have a phone that has a projector
Yeah.
that you can attach, and yes.
He does projector.
Yeah, so that's, you know, that's
Which
my
is
TV.
basically smart TV.
It's better. And I called Motorola and complained that they discontinued my phone with all my attachments.
Yeah, there's a lot of reality shows that I don't like. I disagree with. Um,
Oh, I have Tubi, but they never have the movies I like. I have it. I have Tubi actually on this phone. So I find some movies for the kiddos, but like, I wanted to watch The Mummy, stuff like that. Daily Motion, if you search the movies, sometimes it will come up, and if you click on Daily Motion, they have the movies. They're free, but you have to watch commercials, but it's fine. But I do use.
I like history shows and movies too, like Harriet. I see, anything to do back from then. Let's see, Color Purple, stuff like that. I like all them. They come out with a new version of the Color Purple. I haven't watched it. Like they did a remake, I guess. Different people. Well, I like watching all them shows, like all the kings and queens and stuff like that. They're back from the 500 years ago, all that. And
Mostly for background noise. There you go, Kelly. I know, it's like everybody watches everything on their phone now. Like nobody has this stuff. It's just space taker-uppers. Dust collectors.
Regular TV. Frank watches regular TV, but we have cable, but we watch it.
But to buy all the DVDs, no, who's doing that? We used to have to buy the VCR tapes, buy the DVDs, and then like, how many times can you watch something?
And I used to collect DVDs till my brother stole them all and sold them. Literally stole every one we had, took them out of the cases and took them and sold them. We went to watch a movie one night, and we get in there and it's not in the case, and I'm like, I almost blamed the boys for doing something with the movie that was missing out of case, and so I started checking all the cases and realized none of them have any in there. Yeah. It's when he was out there doing crap he didn't need to do, and I told him, don't ever steal from me, and I didn't catch it till like, who knows. I did go to where he sold them too. The guy admitted to me that he, told me, he said, yeah, he did bring them here and sell them. He said, I didn't realize they were yours. I said, I'm sure you didn't.
Yeah.
I said, he said, well, I still have a big part of them. And I said, what, I said, I'm not going to buy them back from you, I only bought them once, but I bought a few of them back. But I didn't buy them all back. I was so pissed off. It was him doing it. It's what made me mad. It wasn't just so much that I had to go buy them back. It was the fact that he done it to start with.
Yeah, well, that's what I say. I have Netflix. Every day it goes up. I have YouTube Premium. Every day it goes up. And I'm like, why the hell do I have a YouTube Premium? You can't give me some free movies? Like, I have to pay to watch other movies? Like, it's dumb. But I paid for Disney for a few months, and I'm like, $12 fucking dollars? Get out of here. For the kids. And then I was like, no. We're going to just watch whatever we can watch for free. $11.99 a month is a lot of money. So the only thing I have right now is Netflix. Everything else is, I stopped. I was like, nope.
Netflix has got to where, don't get me wrong, I liked Netflix when it first came out. Loved it. But it's gotten to where it's got so many foreign movies on there that
Oh
are in
yeah,
a
it does have a lot of
language.
fun.
You have to read subtitles. It's crazy. I mean, it's like you hit and miss on there on finding something that's in English.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll watch a foreign movie every so often, but not that many. Jesus, man.
Yeah, Kim, exactly. And then what? And then what? You can sell them all and make a mint probably from somebody who will buy them, but but soon DVDs will be obsolete because they'll just be streaming everything. Like nobody's gonna wanna. You wanna buy the movie forever? Here, buy it. Here's the link. It'll be in your email, and anytime you want to watch it, just watch it from the link. It's yours. You bought it, and that's how they're gonna do it.
There's a couple shows I've started watching new that aren't paranormal. Hang on, I'll get the name of it up for us. Sullivan's Crossing. It's a good one. It's just a drama type. Well, wholesome type, but it's still good. I don't know. There's been a few that I've watched lately.
Yeah, I just really put something on so the kiddos and everybody can watch at night, and then I normally fall asleep. They're watching it. I don't know what's playing, but Oh, I found Weird Science for free. Who didn't see that movie? And when I watched it, I was so embarrassed, and I was like, "Oh my God!" I felt embarrassed for them, and I'm like, was it? I can't remember it being this embarrassing when I was young. It was funny.
Part of Dixie. I've been watching it lately.
I pay for Netflix, but I can't watch it on TV, only on my Mac because the account is registered to my husband's house. At first, I was able to say we have a second house, but that ended. I know, because what happened was my daughter asked for the Netflix, and I said, "Oh yeah, okay," because you used to be able to share it. Well, she's in Indiana. Of course, I'm in New York. So what happened was it kicked me out. And it was like, no. And I'm like, hello, I pay. I called them screaming. And I'm like, come on, it's for my grandson. He's not even 1. And they're like, nope. I'm like, well, you have to reinstate me because, okay, I'm not in Indiana anymore, I said I was there with my grandson. Now I'm home. So kicked all her stuff out, and I was able to watch my Netflix. I'm like, I'm not paying. She could pay for her own Netflix. Fuck it. I was mad. I was like, how dare they kick me out of my Netflix? I'm gonna kick their ass. Yep, but that's what happened.
Let's see.
Okay, Tina sis.
What's new on here? I guess one's new. Doctor Who. It's already got the new season on. Got the new season out for Doctor Who.
Oh, since my 10th Doctor left, I haven't watched it. I watched a little of the 11th Doctor, but no, I miss my 9th Doctor.
Let's see what movies is out here that just come out. Let's see. Uh, Imaginary, which is, I think it's scary. It's got the little bear sitting there. So it's a movie. It just come out. It's on here already. Any of the Justice League movies, they're all on here, including the new ones. Panda 3, or Panda 4, it's out already. And it was still in the movies last time I checked. Let's see.
Right, Kelly. No, but I was like, no, my daughter can pay for her own
Avengers,
Netflix.
it's out. That's some of the new ones that's out. That's already on here. You can have, they have them all the movies from, let's see, Netflix, Hulu, Apple TV, Amazon Prime, shows and movies from all of them on here. Hallmark. Let's see. What's this one? Trying to see Netflix. They have them. I already said that one, though, didn't I? A lot of the streaming services, all of them are on here already. On this one, all in one spot. So I thought about just cutting out Netflix because I got it on here.
Right.
I mean, and then I can only pay for one area.
That's true.
It's crazy that,
And that one, you said $25.99 a year. Do you have the?
It's $25.90. I think it's $25. It's either $25 flat or $25.98 a year.
A year,
You pay
yeah.
for it yearly, and you get all this. I mean, how could you not? I mean, I don't have any problems with any of this, and you can find it. All you gotta do is go to your search engine for your, not in the apps. There is an app for it, but you want to go and get it off the internet. Now you can put it on your phone. You can put it on your tablet.
Well, yeah, that's why I said if you have the link to the, like, is it in the Play Store or what?
Just stream. It is on Play Store, yeah. But to stream it on your computer, you gotta go to your computer and get it. You got to go to your search engine on your computer and get it through there for your computer wise. Now I have it on the computer, I have it on my phone, and I had it on my tablet when I had it on tablet was right. Still up to date, and But
you only pay for it once, and you could put it on multiple devices.
Yeah. There's a free version of it too. Now the free version doesn't play in 4K, and but the paid version, it does. And in the free version you have commercials. The paid version you do not.
Okay. Yeah. What's it called? Everybody's asking.
Movie Box. It's a yellow and black. Here, I'll share it real quick, the screen, and you guys can see what I'm talking about.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, tell me. Oh, did it come up? Okay.
You see it now?
Yes.
Okay, see this? See this Movie Box right here? It's what it looks like. It's Movie Box Pro. Movie Box Pro. And it's like, here's all the stream, it streams all this right here. what's coming in theaters. It tells you that. Free movies in the theaters, certified free movies, streaming movies, Prime Video, HBO. I can't read that one. I can't see it. I'm not close enough. Stars, Disney, Apple TV, Hulu, Netflix. Can't see that one. But I mean, it has all that. And then you can make your own movie list. Like I have my own list. And I got crap load of stuff that I watch. Like here's my favorite shows that I'll watch. Just stuff that I have on here that I've watched or I have watched or gonna watch. Or that I have on there in case I want to watch it. Stuff like that. And then just Hallmark love stories and old movies like It's a Wonderful Life and Tiffany's and stuff like that. Breakfast at Tiffany's. Got Twilight movies over here. Fast and Furious movies here. Medea movies. Halloween stuff. I got it all. I got nothing else to watch but TV. So, so I just wanted to say, this is.
Oh, yeah, that looks good.
Featured. It shows you up here what's featured and what's coming out and they just hit. It's waiting to watch. I watch the Dukes of Hazzard. I watch all the old shows that are on here, you guys, like the Waltons, Dukes of Hazzard. I watched all 7 seasons of the Dukes of Hazzard. Sullivan's Crossing is really good. My son watches on here too, so that's his. And it tells you today's hot movies, and it'll show you that. Just go to more, brings them all up. Has to be all the movies that's come out recently, or that's newer. Just stuff like that. It's pretty cool. I like it. I mean, for $25 a year, you can't. I mean,
no, you can't go wrong with that.
No, you can't. I mean, I'll show you this. I didn't show you that part. Hang on. I'll show you the old ones. They go way back. Like they go like. I mean, it's crazy. I got all these older, like I got American Idol stuff on here, but Man of the House, Ghostbusters original. Let's see. I like the Whoopi Goldberg Jumping Jack Flash. I loved it. Mannequin, Pretty in Pink, Risky Business, all the stuff we watched when we was younger. All the Right Moves, The Outsiders, Footloose, the original St. Elmo's Fire. They come out with a new St. Elmo's Fire. I think it was St. Elmo's Fire they come out new with. I know they did Footloose. I done 2 of those. Caddyshack, original. Breakfast at Tiffany's, Breakfast Club, Annie, Grease movies, Golden Girls, Incredible Hulk, Hogan's Heroes, Dukes of Hazzard, Dawson's Creek. Chesapeake Shores is a really good show, you guys. If you're just into drama shows, it's a good one. I Love Lucy, Three's Company, The Bernie Mac Show. Let's see. Jeffersons, Andy Griffith Show, Home Improvement, Seventh Heaven, Mama's Family. Roseanne.
Kelly said, look for Mike and Molly. I can't find it anywhere.
It's on here, I believe. Let me see. Hang on, I'll bring it up. See if I can find it. Let me go to search engine. It's there.
Oh, there's Mike and Molly.
All 6 seasons. Any others you want to know about? I told you it's got an extensive amount of movies and shows, and it's just it pretty much anything you can think of is on here. I mean, it's crazy. That's why I highly recommend it. I mean, am I saying it's easy, to, like I said, how you have to do it a certain way.
I seriously gasped. You made my month. She's very excited.
Yeah. I mean, they have the editor's picks, they have some movies on here that I have never even heard of. But, I mean, they have all the shows on here. Today's hot TV shows. It's got all these on there. It's got every show you can possibly think of. I mean, even the new ones are on here. And most of the time, they update it every week on the new series that comes out on the shows. Or not the new series, but the new season. They'll update weekly. Like Sullivan's Crossing is updating as I've been watching it. It updates weekly. But it's got all the old shows and new shows on here. I mean, you can't beat it. I mean, I haven't found anything that beats it yet.
It's no problem, Evie. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Night, Evie. If I do, I'll let you know, but I've not seen anything that beats it yet.
Yeah. Kelly asked, so what's the right way? Is that a movie?
The what?
Kelly said, so what's the right way? I don't know what she must be talking to you because I didn't say anything.
Oh, you download it. You either go through if you want to put it on your phone or your tablet, you can go to the App Store and get it through there. If you want to do the computer, if you want to do the computer and put it on your computer, you need to go to use the search engine on your computer to go to MovieBox Pro, and it'll come up, and it has a way to put it on your computer on there because it'll ask you if you have an Apple or if you have a Mac or if you have a HP, your regular computer or whatever you want to call it. You gotta do it for each individual type of computer you have. Not the computer, like mine's an HP. It's an Omen HP, so I had to go underneath the HP side of it to get it. If I'd have had a Mac, I'd have had to go underneath Mac. But you'll see what I'm talking about when you bring it up on a computer. Now, see, I have the app on here. Let me see if I can show you that. It's right here.
All right. So for the phone and for the Apple and Mac, same.
There's the app side of it. Now, it's having trouble coming up because I got it loading on the other side. There we go. But I have there's the app for the computer part of it. But I just have it up on the internet side of it. So, but anyway, I just, you can't beat it. I mean,
yeah, no, it looks good.
I mean, well, Apple and Mac, yeah, I know, Kelly. I'm just talking, so I don't, my brain's not working to catch up with my mouth. If you have a smart TV, If it will let you download it, yes. I haven't seen any that wouldn't, except for one, and that we have that wouldn't let us. But the rest of them you can, or you can do it on your tablet and flip it to your TV. I mean, you can do it that way too. I know I have that same condition. Yeah, I know I do. I can't. You know,
I'm gonna make a cigarette, so I'm gonna mute for 1 second. Hold
my
on.
brain don't catch up with the rest of me with what I want to say. I just think it's a good place to. I mean, as cheap as it is, and for the paid version with no commercials, it'd be the only way to go. I mean, if you just want to watch anything and everything's on there. So I mean, if you're like me, when I first got it, it was field day for me, man. I was happy as a lark. I started making my own little watch stuff and stuff I could go through. And every once in a while, I'll go back and I'll go and hi Danny. And every once in a while, I'll go back and I'll look up the new stuff that's come out on there, and I'll add to my watch list that I have. But yeah, it's a good place to watch stuff at. I will say, Danny, I ain't caught up with all your videos, but I'll try.
Hi, Danny, love. How are you, sweetheart?
I haven't been watching buddies too much.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna check out what they have on my phone, the free part. I don't mind watching commercials. We'll see how it goes. If I really have to, like, if they have Jewel of the Nile and all that stuff I could watch, even with a commercial, I don't mind. You have no idea how happy you made me.
The Netflix is already on there. I mean, you could quit paying for Netflix and just have that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean,
That's what I'm gonna do because Netflix is expensive.
yeah, for what you pay a month of Netflix, you pay a year of that.
Yep.
I don't know how they're keeping it so cheap, but they are.
Because they have the people who do it for free, who watch the commercials.
Yeah, I'm serious, Kelly.
The commercial people pay them, so you know.
I literally paid $25. It's $25. Now you can do a family plan on there. If it's just you though, or you and just a couple other people in your home, you know, that can run off the same one, because you can't watch on your tablet and the computer at the same time.
Right.
I can't remember how that works, but anyway, but it's only $35 a year per family. So I mean, to have more watch, spots, but you can't beat that for what you pay for Netflix a month. For 2 months of Netflix, you could pay a whole year of this.
Right.
I mean, you're saving money. That's how I look at it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but they do. I don't know how they're getting away with it.
Mary, I would call them and tell them you want, like, you want to do paid, advertising for them. Family, is it in the same house only? She wants to know. Do you know? Can your son watch it in his house?
I think so, Kelly. I think that's what it means. Yeah.
The same house.
I only pay for the one that I only pay the $25 one, and me and my son watches it, and so does Frank. So we get away with 3 of us in the same household. So, but family, I'm not really sure. I read up on that one to see what it covers. I would say it's probably just a household, but I don't know for sure. So don't quote me on it. Did you see Danny? Did you say hi to Danny?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Sorry, I looked over you when I said.
I just making sure you seen him. I was busy jaw jerking. Sorry. I didn't want you to miss your love. Your love, love, love.
Yes.
I gotta watch this video he put out today. I haven't watched it yet.
Mm-hmm.
I have watched all
Anybody
of it.
watch that baby reindeer show that everybody's talking about? No, I never heard of it.
What?
The baby reindeer show, I don't know.
Oh, you talking about baby reindeer? You talking about the boy that has antlers? What is the name of that? Yeah, it's on Netflix. Yeah,
Baby reindeer show.
It's on Movie Box too. Yeah, I know what she's talking about. Can't think of the name.
Oh, it's not like a baby reindeer. It's some kind of crazy movie with psycho people.
I'll find it. I got
I don't know. Dealing with a female stalker, a man is forced to face a dark buried trauma. Okay. There you go. Like I said, they're dealing with crazy people. Oh, we saw the sweet tooth. Yeah, Kim.
Yeah, it's called Sweet Tooth or something. Sweet something.
Yeah, but she's talking about the baby reindeer. It's actually called Baby Reindeer, and I just read what it was about there.
Yeah, but it's waiting on the next dang season to come out. I haven't watched the first part of that because I hate getting into something then they don't re-up it and then you're stuck at the end of the first season and you're just sitting there waiting for the second season and it never comes. I hate that.
Yeah, it's actually called Baby Reindeer. Baby Reindeer. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen it. That wouldn't be something I would watch because, I have all these kids watching with me.
It's actually called Sweet Tooth. The name of the movie is. The show is.
No, the movie is, but the show that Kelly's talking about is called Baby Reindeer.
Oh. Well, here, let me put it in the search.
That doesn't seem like something that I could put on with the kids, stalkers and traumas and all this stuff. No.
Oh, the show Baby Reindeer. Yeah, I haven't watched it. It just come out. I do have it on my thing to watch, though.
Mm-hmm.
Did anybody watch Bridgerton? I've started it.
No.
I haven't got all the way through it. They say it's really good. It's very popular, I would say that. I'll see if there's any other on here that I could tell you all about. I don't see any.
Well, search for me and see if Romancing the Stone and Jewel of the Nile is on there. Because that would be what I watch tonight. After the crossover.
Romancing the Stone is on Movie Box. What was the other one?
Jewel of the Nile, which was the second.
Yeah, it's on there, I'm sure. I mean, I don't know 100% sure,
Yeah.
but I
I
bet
can't watch
it's on.
the first one without the second. It's like, you know. That's another thing I hate. I could watch the first one for free somewhere, or I can watch like Die Hard. I was like, oh, you must be able to watch Die Hard for free. You can only watch the last one. Well, what's the point of that? I want to see all of them. I didn't look for the Mel Gibson one, which was the Lethal Weapons. I wonder if you could watch those for free. So I'm gonna go to this movie box tonight.
I hope you enjoy it. I mean, I have. We have. My son was the one that found it, and he said, "Here, Mom, check this out." So I did the free version for the longest time, and then my son, he decided to pay for a year of it to see how good it was, and come find out it was the better version. You get everything that's on the free, but you get no commercials, and you get better quality picture, I should say, because it
Right.
goes to 4K. But I think you get a high definition in the free version too, just not the 4K or version of it. So I mean, they say Call the Midwife is good. I haven't watched it, but they say it's really good. They say Ozark is too. I haven't watched it. And I don't see any more of that. I don't think. Peaky Blinders, they say it's good. I don't know. My brother says it's good. I don't know. I'm getting winded, so I gotta quit talking, y'all. Why doesn't it tell you when your phone is dying? Well, I guess I have to stay on here till she comes back, y'all. I didn't know she dropped. Wonder why she's being so quiet. And I looked up and I'm the only one there. Plug it in and come back. When you come back, we'll close out. Let's see what she says. Let's see. The last thing I watched to be in the know was Tiger King. I think that was the name of it. Be in the know. Yeah, Tiger King. Yeah, I haven't watched it. My phone tells me when it's fixing to die. Well, in Chicago, I had to keep up on the latest thing so I could have something to talk about with my patients or advance. Now I don't see anybody, so I don't know. Right, Kelly? I did too when I was out in the world, but now it's like I don't know when anybody's watching or anything like that unless I ask.
Oh, there I am. Hi, Andre.
Kelly says I'm excited. I'm taking over the chat. That's funny.
Yeah, no, it should tell you, but I think because when I do the live stream, I think I turn the notifications off, so that must be why. And every time I have the freaking wrong phone plugged in. Anyway, we back. This is usually a shorter live stream, so normally, hour and a half, full battery would be fine. But we're 2.5 hours. So the battery died. I gotta find something to eat. I gotta find something to craft. I gotta find something to watch tonight, and have to do a crossover tonight, and I have to do Saturday's video. Those are all the things I have on my agenda for tonight.
Yeah, I need to watch that video, Danny's too. I haven't watched it yet. I'm going to. You like Bridgerton, Andre? Yeah. It is not a bad show. Thanks to you too, Danny.
I'm going to. Thank you, sis. Okay. That was for Tina.
I gotta quit talking, Christina. I'm winded.
She's winded.
I am.
Well, we did more than enough spiritual learning Thursday for today. So I guess it's nap time for Danny.
It's nap time, isn't it, Danny? Yeah, it's Danny's nap time.
It's 8:30, Danny. If you go to sleep now, you're not getting up till tomorrow. Yeah, but but we're ready to go. It's been 2 hours and 30 minutes. I think we covered about everything. The spiritual learning video, for whoever did not see it, whoever came in late, is already up on the channel. You can go view the Spiritual Mirrors video. And you can watch that, or you can watch this back, whatever you like. But it is up there. And and if you are a member, don't forget to check out the members only 18 plus video I put up. Plus, I put some more member stuff up. So
you're welcome. Yes, Andre, it is.
Good night, Daddy. So we're gonna go. Thanks everybody for coming in, and I'm gonna play the outro. We appreciate it. We'll see you somewhere on the tubes. I'll definitely see you next Wednesday. If the members come up with a day that they want to do a members only live stream, then maybe I'll see the members beforehand, before next Wednesday. So thanks everyone for joining us, and we'll see you next week.
Night, everybody.
Oh, and don't forget to check out my Christina's Cooking and Crafting channel. If you're not subscribed, consider just subscribing to that. That is dedicated just for cooking and crafting if you're interested. And so you'll see some things beforehand. You'll see some different things. You'll see some extra stuff. So you can check that out. And here we go. Where's the end screen?
I'll talk to you on Messenger if you need me. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Remember, please discard all candy wrappers and popcorn containers in the nearest trash receptacle. Thank you. We are so glad you came. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Is everyone gone? Huh? Good. Oh my gosh, my cheeks are killing me. I can't keep smiling like this anymore. I'm exhausted.